Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Tom, and it's so great to have you with us today.
Hi, I'm Jenna, and I'm really excited for this episode. We've got something special to talk about, and honestly, it's a topic that comes up all the time: how to be confident.
Confidence is such a game changer, especially when you're learning a new language. But before we dive in, Jenna, how has your week been?
I've actually had a pretty busy week, and confidence definitely played a part in that. I had to give a presentation, which always makes me a little nervous.
That's so true. When you're learning English, confidence can be the thing that makes you speak up or stay quiet.
Totally. I remember when I started learning French, I'd freeze up in conversations, not because I didn't know the words, but because I was scared to make mistakes.
That's a feeling so many learners share. Sometimes, it's not about what you know. It's just about daring to speak up, even if you're not sure you'll get it right.
Exactly. And that's why today, we want to break down what confidence really means and how you can build it as an English learner.
Speaking of breaking things down, let's bust a few myths. A lot of people believe you either have confidence or you don't. What do you think about that, Jenna?
I actually think it's a huge myth. Confidence isn't some superpower, you can develop it. In fact, I used to be shy about speaking in public, but practice helped me outgrow that.
Practice really does make a difference. Sometimes people assume confident speakers never get nervous, but even professionals mess up and keep going.
That's so important to remember. The people who sound confident often just act confident, even if they feel awkward inside.
On that note, maybe we can talk about practical ways to build confidence. What's one thing that's helped you, Jenna?
For me, it's really about taking small steps. Instead of trying to speak perfectly, I started by saying just a sentence or two in French, then built up from there.
That's such a good approach. I used to challenge myself to say hello to strangers when I traveled. Small victories add up and make you feel braver each time.
Exactly. You don't need to give a TED Talk on day one. Even just asking for directions is a win.
Funny you mention wins. Sometimes it's the mistakes that move you forward fastest. Do you remember any embarrassing language bloopers, Jenna?
Oh, so many. Once, I mixed up two words in French and accidentally told someone I wanted to buy a fish instead of a ticket.
That's classic. I've definitely said things I didn't mean in other languages. But each mistake was a lesson I never forgot.
Exactly. Mistakes aren't failures. They're proof you're trying. I actually feel prouder about the times I messed up but kept going.
Switching gears a bit, let's talk about what goes on inside our heads. Self-talk can make or break our confidence. What's your inner voice like before speaking up?
Honestly, my brain can be harsh. It'll say, "What if you mess up?" But I've started repeating positives to myself, like, "Just try, you'll survive."
That's so relatable. I used to psych myself out, too. Now, I remind myself that everyone's too busy to judge me, and that helps me relax.
Sometimes I even write down encouraging phrases. It sounds cheesy, but it honestly helps rewire my thinking.
What surprised me most is how much body language affects confidence. Standing tall or smiling can change how you feel on the inside.
I love that. If I sit up straight or make eye contact, I feel more in control, even if my heart's pounding.
I've heard about the power pose, like standing like a superhero for a minute before speaking. It sounds silly, but it really can work.
Totally. Even something as simple as taking a deep breath before you talk can make you sound more confident.
That actually makes me think about preparation. Feeling ready is half the battle. How do you prepare for English conversations, Jenna?
For me, I practice out loud, sometimes in front of a mirror, sometimes with a friend. Even just reading phrases aloud before a meeting is helpful.
That's a great tip. Recording myself and then listening back has helped me catch mistakes and improve my pronunciation.
It's amazing how much confidence you get just from knowing you've practiced. It makes everything feel less scary.
Moving on, confidence doesn't have to be a solo mission. Having a supportive group helps so much. Have you had a language buddy, Jenna?
Absolutely. I joined a French conversation group online. Everyone was super encouraging. We'd laugh about our mistakes and celebrate when someone tried something new.
That's awesome. I've seen learners blossom when they find a safe space to practice. Even small online forums or group chats can make a world of difference.
It's so true. When you know people have your back, you're more likely to take risks and grow.
That reminds me, so many people wait to feel perfect before speaking up. But perfection isn't the goal, is it?
Not at all. Progress is what counts. If you look back and see you're improving, that's a huge win in itself.
Even understanding a joke or responding in real time is a victory. You don't need to be flawless.
Honestly, mistakes can make stories more memorable, and there's so much more fun to look back on than boring old perfection.
Have you ever had one of those days where your confidence just disappears? I definitely have.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I'll forget a simple word and feel like I've forgotten everything. But I try to remind myself it's just one moment, not the end of the world.
Taking a break and coming back later usually helps me. Or I'll do something easy to get back into the groove.
That's a great strategy. Even just laughing at myself helps me move on and try again.
So before we wrap up, let's share a few quick tips listeners can use every day to build confidence.
My favorite is to set tiny goals like, today I'll say hello to someone new, or I'll try to answer one question in English.
I like to keep a journal of new words I've used. Seeing my progress on paper gives me a boost, even on tough days.
And remember, celebrate the little wins. Confidence comes from stacking up those small successes.
Wow, we covered so much today, from myths to mindset shifts and lots of real-life tips.
I hope everyone listening feels a little more empowered to try something new in English this week. Remember, confidence grows with every step.
If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. Share your confidence stories with us too.
Thanks for being with us, everyone. Until next time, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep building that confidence. Bye.
Bye, everyone. See you next time on the English Learning Podcast.